What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? Oh, it's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about. How's y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? That ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's good people like hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't, man. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing. Keep the head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in storage now. You know what I'm talking about? You can go and get you one off of 76 micro after they sold out. They'll be back there. You know what I'm talking about, man? Giants Liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know because I tells you constantly. I tells you all the time. You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Funky Died trying the stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy your hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funky Died trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about? What's that swing, that finger? You know, man. That one, that's the one, bro. Come on with it. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC. Worldwide Incorporated. Worldwide, you know what I'm talking about? They gonna say, what does that mean, bro? I'm gonna continuously tell you, it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dugu Fresh, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player, that's who comes next, man. Same thing, bro. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get through these disclaimers, but before we do that, Mama says and Mama always says, boy, brush your whiskers when you're on TV, especially on Sunday. You know what I'm talking about? I see you, Mama. Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast. Piping hot. You know what I'm talking about, man. Now, good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no drug sellers. Good brother like myself. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Nope. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip, and I mean not sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't. You know what I'm talking about? Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, shit. You know what I'm talking about? No. Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much of it we have, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, I ain't prejudiced. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the little people. No. I mean, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. You know what I'm talking about? I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, how y'all doing out there? I already know what y'all gonna say, man. You gonna say, bro, where have you been? Bro? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, man, I was on a 2-day high hands. You know what I'm talking about? Having a ball, living life. You know what I'm talking about? What was you doing? You know what I'm talking about, man? How y'all doing on the Soggy Sunday? They ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who ain't never been in the air but still trying to come down. You know, almost there. Pop. You know what I'm talking. Say, bro, what did you talk about today, man? I'm talking about today is the Soggy Sunday, the day that will never change. They're gonna say, bro, you getting hot over there again. Oh, I think I got my towel with me there, y'all. I'm gonna say, bro, some me into it. Yeah, I think I got my I think I got my towel today, fellas. I thought I had it. Oh, here it go. No, today is Soggy Sunday. That ain't gonna never change. Say, what is you talking about, bro? Soggy Sunday. That ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Cordell, man. R.I.P. my partner, man. R.I.P. Pops. You know what I'm talking about? R.I.P. Mom. Shout out to the whole Eatman family, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now, even though this is Soggy Sunday, that ain't gonna never change. This one right here is gonna be called Specialized. You know what I'm talking about? Specialized. You know what I'm talking about? Say, bro, what do you mean by specialized? See, while you living, you might even specialize in this shit. See, because everybody gonna have their specialty. You know what I'm talking about? Some people's specialty is whatever their specialty is. You know what I'm talking about? There's too many of them to claim. You know, some people got them bullshit specialties. You know what I'm talking about? Like the only thing they specialize in is using drugs or you know what I'm talking about, full of shit. They just got some, you know what I'm talking about, them other kind of specialties. And I'm just here to tell you, man, if you feel anything like baby could, you know what I'm talking about. Despite what somebody else specializes in. Now this only going for the people who feel like me, you know what I'm talking about? Because for some reason, the people who specialize in that bullshit don't never see the bullshit they specialize in. And you could be up here saying some shit like that, and they be like, "So you right, brother." You know, niggas used to be like on barbershop too, and niggas say, "We gonna kill them? Yeah, they gonna kill us." That nigga said, "Huh?" You know what I'm talking about? That nigga ears was open, didn't it? Wasn't it? He said, "Nah, man. Man, the fool's crazy." Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. But that specialized shit go like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know, there be some motherfucker up there that all this shit fit them and they be talking about, "Show you right, brother." You know what I'm talking about? Without pointing the finger at themselves. Now, this is the tricky thing about this specialized shit, folks. If you really a good person, you know what I'm talking about? If you really the good person, man, you can't let none of that shit, bro, with somebody else specialize in. You can't let that get to you. You know what I'm talking about? If you the good person, bro, just continue specializing and being a good person, folks. Because when nobody look at, bro, see, because everybody gonna run around here and spew Bible verses until they gone. You get what I'm saying? Without using one on themselves. They gonna use all their Bible verses for you. You get what I'm saying? They ain't gonna never use one on themselves. But anyway, let them specialize in doing that shit, folks. Because despite what they think, bro, what you do is how your time gonna come back to you, folks. So as hard as it may be, as hard as it may be, bro, you can't let that shit take that shit about you. See, if you the good person, you can't let the motherfucker who specialize in bullshit come around and suck up all your good person. Now, next thing you know, here you go specializing in bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? You just done turned yourself into the bullshit specialist. You get what I'm saying? Nah, man, you specialize in your good person. Because that's how your time gonna come back to you. You get what I'm saying? And it's easy to jump to the dark side, ain't it? You know what I'm talking about? Because a motherfucker, man, especially if you got one of them tempers like breast or something, man, fuck that. Where that motherfucker at? Let's get him. That shit don't be good, bro. Oh, my mama. That shit don't be good at all, man. You know what I'm talking about? See, I'm telling you, brain beyond correction, man. I got a gang of shit about myself I need to fix. You know what I'm talking about? But bro got his tool belt on. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't one of them construction workers that know everything. You know what I'm talking about? You trying to tell the nigga that I already, man. You know what I'm talking about? Then he fucked the whole building fall down because the nigga don't want to listen. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what are the people, man? I ain't beyond correction. I'm one of the people. I'm with y'all. But on the specialized, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just here to tell you, bruh, you can't let that eat your. If you really the good person, you can't let that shit eat through that. You just got to continue being your good person, folks. You do. You just got to continue being your good person. You know what I'm talking about? You can't go to the dark side. I mean, you can. You know what I'm talking about? But that ain't gonna do nothing but see, cause like back in the day, I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's falling by the wayside. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Old lady. Say, bro, what's wrong with you? I don't know, man. But the specialized, you know what I'm talking about, on Soggy Sunday, they ain't gonna never change. On the specialized, bro, like you can't never stop nobody else from what they doing, bro, because you don't never know what something means to somebody else, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all one time, man, I lost a lot of money like that. Really a few times, but the first time, you know what I'm talking about, the time I can really remember, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, they knocked baby cuz on top of his head real good. You know what I'm talking about? I might come back with a few stories. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, they knocked baby cuz on his head real good. You get what I'm talking about? Baby cuz sitting there sick. I'm in motherfucking West Block. You know what I'm talking about? Little Reno from Harbor, Marcelli, you know what I'm talking about? This nigga watching me. He mad at everybody else keep coming through telling me some about information. He say, man, y'all already see the nigga sick, man. Won't y'all stop coming through here talking about that bitch? You know what I'm talking about? That nigga told me, man, bro, snap out of it. You gotta snap out of it, folks. You gotta snap out of it. Cause despite how you feel, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody finna come do this time with you, folks. So you gotta snap about that shit, nigga, just be able to do your time, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz was sick. Wasn't nothing I could do about that shit though, y'all. And that's all I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm talking about? Because all you could ever do is be real. Or real with yourself. You get what I'm saying? But all you ever could do is be true to yourself, man. What somebody else do, you really have no control over that. As fucked up as it may seem. You know what I'm talking about? And now, but this is the tricky part. Because I'm sure, though, in our life, even though it's true or not, we all felt that we've been done wrong. Now, you could just feel that way, not really be done wrong. You know what I'm talking about? But I'm sure we've all felt that we've been done wrong. Now, see, the key to that is, fuck it, man. You just got did wrong, bruh. From that point on, you can't take time out your time. See, this would have killed your specialty. Now you feel like you got to get back. You know what I'm talking about? So now you just sitting around here on some bullshit. You know what you starting to do? You starting to come up out your good person. Now you starting to specialize in that bullshit too. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Now you looking like the motherfucker you was just mad at. See, when the fuck over come, or the bullshit specialty come, or all that shit, you know what I mean, man? You gotta take that shit, analyze that shit, understand why it happened, understand how you let it happen. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta understand all that shit first, and then just let it go. You know what I'm talking about? But because I'm saying all this because I've seen people fuck their good person up. You know what I'm talking about? And turn into the bullshit specialist. You know what I'm talking about? And they did it by harping on that old school shit. You know what I'm saying? They let that shit consume them to the point where now they trying to use God as a bodyguard to get back on the other person. You ever heard somebody cast a spell on you? Like the bitch on Danny Glover. Till you do right by me, everything you think about gonna fail. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You ever had somebody cast a spell on you like that shit? So you don't want to do that, bro. You know what I'm talking about? When the whammy come, bro, you just gotta peep the whammy. Understand the whammy. Understand how you let the whammy happen. You know what I'm talking about, man? You know what I'm talking about? And just go on and play for some bigger bucks. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't let it consume you, man. Don't harp on that shit like that. Y'all peep how bro use harp. You know what I'm talking about? You can't harp on that shit like that, man. On the gooch. Boy, you just play way too much. But on the specialized, soggy Sunday day ain't gonna never change. Folks, as hard as it is, remain your good person. You know what I'm talking about? Just as hard as it is, remain your good person, bruh. Because you might not think so, but being your good person is gonna get you where you gotta go. You get what I'm saying? Even though it might get you a whammy or two, you know what I'm talking about? It's still gonna get you where you got to go. Your good person, bruh, is gonna get you your blessings. You get what I'm saying? When your shit come back to you, bruh, it's gonna be blessings. So, always specialize in your good person, bruh. Always specialize in your solidness. You get what I'm saying? Just always specialize in your solidness. You know what I mean? Don't let the other, because I don't know if y'all run into this problem or not. I'm just talking about me once again, y'all. This has nothing to do with anybody else. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? I was just thinking about some shit because I had a motherfucking vision. I was just thinking about some money I had once upon a time. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was trying to do something then spectacular. You know what I'm talking about? And I let another motherfucker talk me up out of it. And that's how I even got to this shit. You get what I'm saying? But the whole time, this motherfucker, I didn't let a motherfucker talk me up out of my motherfucking vision when they had a vision somewhere else. You get what I'm saying? Then this was the cold part. They tried to take my vision and see, that didn't work for them either because it was my vision. So they couldn't take my vision nowhere else either because they couldn't see that far. You know what I'm talking about? they just couldn't see that far. So as soon as they try to take my vision and go pair that motherfucker up with somebody else, they Bluetooth wouldn't accept the device. It just didn't. It wouldn't come on. You know what I'm talking about? I see. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? It wouldn't come on. You know what I'm talking about? So you can't do that either. You can't take something like like you can take an idea. You know what I'm talking about? And that motherfucker take you as far as you could think. But I'm talking about somebody else's vision. No, you can't. You can't take that and try to pair it with somebody else. That shit ain't going because you can't see that far. You don't even know where you was looking. Somebody just told you. They pointed. They told you to look over there. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't even see it. Coffee Chronicles. But in the end, y'all, I'm gonna leave y'all with this one. Don't never let nobody trick you about yourself. You get what I'm saying? If you're a good person, remain a good person. If you one of them bullshit people, come on now. You know what I'm talking about? Come on now. You know what I'm talking about? But if you one of the good people, brother, specialize in your goodness. Specialize in your solidness. You know what I'm talking about? Don't sit around and let somebody else that specialize in that bullshit consume you. You know what I'm talking about? That shit just bullshit, bro. And it's always gonna be bullshit. Even when you pass, that bullshit still gonna be. They gonna leave that bullshit in spirit. You get what I'm saying, bro? Bullshit just always gonna be around. You just make sure you're solid always around. You get what I'm saying? And remain your good person. Because when the gang come back to you, you know what I'm talking about. Them the kind of blessings you want, the good people blessings. You don't want none of them bullshit blessings. You don't. You get what I'm saying? So you remain solid in this, man, and specialize and just being the good thing that you is to the earth. You know what I'm talking about, man? And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.